Alright, welcome back to the garage. Today, doing not dirt biking, not Land Cruiser, but a project that I've been neglecting and I really need to get some progress going on is the plane. So, yeah, a lot of people asking when the plane's gonna return to the channel. Today is that day, and it might be a couple days worth, but I need to make a plane video. So the keen eagle-eyed viewers of the Land Cruiser series would have seen parts up here. I'm on a little step stool right now, but yeah, the problem was that my shoulder was injured. The parts being up top, because they're so long, requires me to do a lot of raising, and I just couldn't get them down, so lack of motivation, etc. So the main spars are these two pieces. There's two of them. We're gonna start working on the rear spars, getting those mocked up. Then we'll scuff them up and paint them. But I've got to figure out a way to get, if you can see it, these pieces, because they're 16 feet long each. They extend from the tip right here. They go all the way to the other end of the garage. I need to get those down. So I can then start prepping all this stuff. So that's the plan for today. Like and subscribe. Let's get to work. So it took me a couple minutes to get reacquainted to where I was, because I haven't touched this in approximately 10 months. The last time I worked on it, I drilled all the little holes in the rear cap strips, but only on one of them. So I'm going to match drill all of them. Wish me luck. I'm gonna drill it with a smaller pilot drill. Let's see, the actual dimensions for the rivet, which is an MS-2470 AD4, calls for a number 30 drill bit. So I do have a number 30 drill bit. Just double check to make sure. 30. And yeah, so we'll be using this one, number 30, once we finish drilling all the pilot holes, which I'm using, I can't remember what size that is, but it is significantly smaller because this is the 30 drill bit, does not fit. And that's what we're gonna do. Start small, work our way up, and it'll be great. All right, let's get to drilling. and I broke a drill bit. Scratched up the surface a little bit, so I'm gonna have to order some more drill bits or go to Lowe's, see if I can find some numbered drill bits. Let's extract that thing first, and then I will be upset for a little bit, and then I'll get back to work. All right, so we just did that for 2 of the cap strips, and now I need to do that a bunch more times. So I'm gonna fast forward through all that because it's kind of boring for you guys, and then we'll be back once all the holes are drilled. Probably be a couple days from now. All right, let's get to it. Okay, so now that all the cap strips are drilled with the pilot holes, we're gonna get into match drilling the spar webs to those holes. So what that's gonna entail is taking down the cap strips, clamping them all up, and then getting some pilot holes into place, hold everything together. And then once those holes are all set up, we will then start drilling, and we're gonna open up the lightning holes. Everything on this sheet right here. Probably didn't make a lot of sense, but it's all up in my head. I got a plan, so let's get to it and then get some holes drilled. All right, so from the center of the hole to 9.67 inches per the plans, that's station A. So we are going to mark that on the spar. Okay, now we got station B, 46.96 inches away from station A. So we're gonna go 46 inches down. That's also where there is a lightning hole. There should also be a lightning hole somewhere around here. According to this diagram, that's station A. That's the lightning hole. Station A, so it's probably right here, but I'll double check that. Difficult to tell what the gap is. So, all right, 46.96 inches from station A. So let's get to that point. That would be 46 inches. And 0.96 beyond that. So we're gonna use the digital caliper once again. We'll mark that point down here. So now we're going to station C, which should be 40.83 inches away from station B. All right, so we'll make a measurement there. 40.83. Station B, 40.83 inches. So we're gonna line that up with our marker, and we're gonna go out 40.83 inches, 40 inches, and then we will the additional 0.83 in a second. 0.83. All right, now we also have to take a measurement from station B for station D, which is 61 1/4, which is away from station B. So let's get that in here. Move you off to the side. All right, 61 1/4 of an inch, which is right there. And now it's time for station E, which is 44.92 inches away from station D. So we are going to measure that distance. All right, so first we're gonna start with 44 inches plus 0.92. Zero this. One thing I forgot to do last time I was working on it was actually chop this to the appropriate length. So I need to take off about a 1/2 inch here, because the overall length for the spar from the center of the hole is 172 3/4 of an inch, which means that I'm a little bit long. So after doing all the measurements, I am still a little bit long on the total length. And so from the center slice right there, let's see if we can send the tape measure, center slice to the end is supposed to be 87.05 inches. I'm at 87.5, so I'm going to trim off a little bit. So that's what I'm going to use the Dremel for. All right, so we're going to get to cutting this off. All right, now the first spar is done. Let's repeat the process for the second spar. We'll get it marked up and then ready for some drilling. Okay, so station A through E have all been marked. Station A, 9-ish inches, 40-ish inches, another 40 inches, another 20 inches, and then the final bit, which I don't remember how many inches. It's on the plans though, so if you have a set of plans, you'll know what I'm talking about. The next video is going to be kind of long, so that's it for this one. Make sure you like and subscribe. I know it was kind of boring, maybe not boring, but I didn't film me drilling all the individual holes in the cap strips because it's pretty boring for a viewer. So the video that you've seen so far is probably like 8 hours of work. And it's just difficult to mesh everything together. So we're gonna cut it here, like and subscribe. In the next video for the Bearhawk build, we're gonna be mocking up the cap strips. And then we're gonna start drilling and making sure everything kind of sticks together. That'll be fun, a little bit more visual progress, and then we'll see what's next. Alrighty, see you on the next one. Peace.